morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost been 2 years. One cloudy afternoon, I received a telephone call from Jerry Kowalski. And some of you might know him as Jerry. Many of us may know him as General Thomas or Reverend Kowalski. He does several in our reenactment world. He called me and told me that there was this place, this museum in DuPage, that I had never heard of before. At the time I was the commanding officer of the regiment, and he offered me an invitation to come for me to talk about preserving the flag that is on the capital for this museum. Now this is a topic that we had talked over at many campfires, many business meetings, and many a beer. But we've never had the opportunity or the ability or the help to get this happen. We always felt it was important. We understand that as reenactors come and go through our regiment, that we do come and we do go, but someday we'll be gone. But what about the memory of the 8th Illinois Cavalry? And there are many reasons we reenact, and to me one of the biggest reasons is why we're here today is the memory of those troopers and our regiment and what their needs were. So there was a meeting set. Jerry called me and I came here and I came to this room. The table set there and I met some of these wonderful people from this museum. Tim and Jake and Sarah's and more wonderful people. And we started talking about this. And I knew I was being checked out. And I knew I was here wondering, did I know anything about this regiment that I represented? Well, if anybody's ever sat around with us around campfires, there's a man here who doesn't know anything about what happened. So, of course, anybody who knows me knows how passionate I can be, forthright, correct? I exhibit that, and debated a little bit, and I had a good time with it. And it became over meetings. And we went forth. I needed a little help, all 2 guys. And he was happy to volunteer. We're all volunteers, by the way. Everybody in the 8th was volunteers. Such as things that went on, and we had an opportunity to assist this museum in any way we could in raising the money for coming here. And it's a memory that I'll always have, and I believe most of these troopers will too. The 8th is special to us. It's a hobby, but it's more than a hobby. We've been doing this a lot of years, a lot of us. And it gets emotional, and it's very important. And anytime we get to meet people and pass that along, they get to meet us. That's true. They see it too. It's contagious. So we're here today to be part of this. We'll never be part of this again. This is a one-shot deal. And I'd like to thank everyone for coming. And I want you to know how much this means to us. And Jerry couldn't be here today. I saw him last week, and last Sunday. He said he couldn't make it today. I'm kind of sorry about that. Because to me, he's the one that brought us together. He's the one for us, from our perspective, initiate what's happening here. And I'd like to thank you so hard and large. I would like to introduce our current commanding officer of the 8th Illinois Cavalry, Captain Brian Metchell. I have a prepared speech. Not one for speeches, but hello, welcome. Good to see many here. My name is Brian Menching, and I am proud and honored to be captain of the 8th Illinois right now. I started with the 8th in 1994. I had a friend who was part of the 8th at the time asked me to join the 8th. Having done reenacting with him in other venues, I knew it was good enough for him, it was good enough for me. I started out as a trooper, and I was hooked. Through the years, moved up in rank. The 8th Illinois has amazing heritage, which we, as reenactors, are honored to embody. The 8th Illinois was part of the hunt for John Wilkes Booth,
and served as honor guard for President Lincoln while he lay in state. During the bicentennial in 1976, Illinois Governor Daniel Walker reinactivated the 8th Illinois and has been active ever since. Why do we reenact? What is the purpose of dressing up in wool in 100-degree weather? And reenacting a war? Are we nuts? Yes, we're nuts. Nuts for a hobby that we enjoy. Cooking over a campfire, living in an A-frame or dog tents for a weekend, shining our guns and portraying a battle is our way of preserving history. We come across so many people that know nothing about our American history and have no clue what happened in the time that had Americans fighting Americans, brothers against brothers. It makes us sad to see their sacrifice forgotten and to hear Americans forget why we were at war. We reenact and honor those that fought, that bled, that suffered, that died for their beliefs some 150 years ago, and keep their actions alive in our times today so future generations will not forget. And now we preserve a symbol of what was carried by those that went through such hardship to help form what has become our America. And I am excited to be a part of it. Tally ho. I'd like to introduce my second in command. I was under one commander. This is my second commander I was under. Jim Getz.
In the reenacting community, we, like in the real Civil War, were just a small part of a big army. In the community that we are in, we are very proud, and I would like to introduce Colonel Robert Winter, who is in charge of the Illinois Brigade of Reenactors. We've worked with him for several years. I happen to be in command of the 8th Illinois Cavalry when I was asked by Bob's predecessor to join the brigade. And I said, really? Because at that time there was a lot of differences of opinion between the different branches of the service as there was in the Civil War. But we have in the Civil War to develop cavalry. I'm particularly proud of this effort because I remember back in the last century, believe it or not, in 1998 when Dale Price and I went to Springfield to look at some of the flags that were in the possession of the Illinois National Guard Military History Museum. And if it were not for their effort to maintain possession of all of these banners over the hundreds of years, because they have banners from the entire history of this country, and they have artifacts from back in the Revolutionary times and even the French and Indian War times. But when Dale and I got a chance to look at their collection of Civil War banners, we felt we got to be part of this. And that was, like I said, back in 1998. We did not have the resources or the network necessary to accomplish this. And that's why the role of the capabilities of the youth help. I couldn't wait. I want to tell everyone here that this museum and the foundation is something that everybody in DuPage County should be extremely proud of. Yes. Thank you for